Hello friends, this is Dr. Shilpa Gawande here, and today we'll discuss about the next evaporator, that is a short tube evaporator. Now what is short tube evaporator? It is a type of a vertical tube evaporator in which the short tubes are arranged vertically. That is called as a short tube evaporator. The tubes are short in length, therefore the name it is given, that is a short tube evaporator. Now this evaporator, it consists of a cylindrical vessel. Again, no doubt it is a metallic cylindrical vessel. The lower portion of this vessel, it consists of the nest of the tubes, nest of the short tubes, vertical short tubes with leaker inside, that is the feed inside the tube and steam outside the tube. Feed is present inside the tube and steam it is present outside the tube. And this total assembly, which is towards the lower portion, that assembly it is called as the calandria. Now the specification of this calandria, it is as follows. The length, total tube length, it is 1 to 2 meter, and that length it is divided into the smaller portion. The diameter of the tube, it is 40 to 80 millimeter. You can get it, that you can see the diameter, it is 40 to 80 millimeters, and the diameter of this evaporator, it is 2.5 meter. Total number of tubes near about 1000, and if you go through the length to diameter ratio, it is 15:1. That is the length diameter ratio of this short tube evaporator, and the liquid, it starts boiling inside the the tube. Now you can see the diagram, you can go through the diagram. There are 2 to 4 valves which are present here. This is a leaker inlet, that is called as a feed valve. This is a steam valve, which is for the to pass the steam inside this calandria. There is a steam valve. This is a leaker inlet or the feed valve to pass the feed inside the calandria. This is vent valve, so that the residual air which is present in this evaporator will get out through this vent valve, and this is the condensate valve. The cooled vapor will get outside this through this condensate valve. So these are the valves which are present in this short tube evaporator. This is also called as the downtake. You can see the tubes which are arranged vertically, and the linings indicates the steam inside the tubes, and this is the outlet for the product through which we are getting the product here. This is the vapors to the condenser. The vapors which are in the upper part of this evaporator will be collected to the condenser, and they get again condensed. And this is the leaker level up to which we have to feed the leaker or the feed. We have to keep the level up to this mark only. If it gets upper side, there may be chances of the short circuiting, right? So now we'll move towards the working. The leaker is introduced through the leaker inlet in outside the valve, tubes, and the steam, it is inside the tubes. Now here what is there, due to as the steam starts heating the leaker starts boiling, and due to that the leaker gets evaporate. It gets evaporate, and you will get a thick product which can be collected from this outlet. Now here one chance is there ki what the boiling liquor takes place, boiling of the liquid, it takes place in the tube, and there may be chances of the development of a hydrostatic pressure or hydrostatic head because of the upper liquid on the lower liquid, right? On the lower side liquid, there may be chance of the development of the hydrostatic head or pressure because of the upper side liquid as the level is high, and there may be chances in the change in the boiling point, and the boiling point may get increase, and at this position what happens, some quantity of the liquor may get outside or may get come out of the evaporator without evaporation. Without evaporation, some quantity of the liquid, it will come out of the evaporator without evaporation, and this is called as what? This process that the liquid is going to come out without evaporation, it is called as the short circuiting of the liquid. This is called as the short circuiting of the liquid, that it is coming outside without evaporation. And this is because of what? This is because of the increase in the pressure head. Increase in the pressure head, which is because of the above liquid on the tube, and this is called as the short circuiting of the liquid. So you have to maintain a fixed level of the leaker in this short tube evaporator. This is only the disadvantage, that you have to maintain. If you are failed to maintain the leaker level, then there may be short circuiting of the liquid. So this is about the working, and the leaker, the extract is collected through this outlet. So this is about the working of the short tube evaporator. Now we'll move towards the advantages, that the use of the tubular calandria, it increases the heating surface area. We are getting more heating surface area because short tubes are arranged in a number of manner, and generally 10 to 15 times surface area get increases. Rate of heat transfer also increases, and also we can attach the condenser and receiver here, right? You can see in this diagram there may be attachment of the condenser. Here is a scope to attach the condenser. So we can attach receiver, condenser to run the evaporation under vacuum with non-aqueous solvents. And disadvantage is that the short circuiting of the liquid may takes place because of this maintenance of the level. And second one, it is complicated in design, and as the tubes are very short in nature, so it is very difficult to clean and maintain. This is very difficult to clean and maintain. So if you like this video, please do like and share with your friends. Thank you very much.